And you have to say to yourself, I'm not going to complain anymore. I'm going to heal my planet. And you send love to this planet. You send love to the planet. That's number 2. And number 3, you ask yourself, okay, what can I do as a citizen of the United States? What can I do? And so you have a congressman, you have a senator. Call the senator's office, call the congressman's office, and say, what are you doing personally on behalf of my state to help with the oil spill? What are you doing? I need to know, and they have to tell you. They say, well, go on my website. Okay, go on the website. And if you don't like what they're doing or not doing, tell them. It's real simple. And so there's 3 things, and you stay after it. You stay after it. You get your love, your light, and your healing out there, but you try to do it in a positive way. Instead of complaining, look to see what you can encourage. Encourage in your senator. Encourage in your representative what they already know is right.
I actually followed that sage advice, and I prayed about it for many weeks. I struggled about, should I do a piece on it? If I do a piece, how could I contribute to the situation rather than get wrapped around in the politics of it? And I've done 2 segments in doing what you just said. One is on getting the public to understand what is the geologic state of affairs, what can be done literally, concretely, what's the task. I interviewed a geologist who had done 50 high-pressure wells. And then I did a piece of having the public understand the whole systems aspect of what it's like when a contractor works with subcontractors and they're using security parts from those subcontractors, who the other subcontractors are that's involved, and on a whole systems level, what needs to be done to correct this so that other wells that may go off, that are in danger of going off, can get taken care of. And to preserve the wells that really need to be secured, which are not. Those are the 2 pieces I did. And those are the only ones that I've been guided to do so far. But it was agonizing for many weeks because I wanted to do something, but I hadn't found the correct person or information who could relay it to the public in a proper way to lift the situation. But I'm very glad I did the segments I did. Very glad.
Good. I was going to ask you how you felt about it, and you just told me how you felt about it.
Well, I feel great inner anguish, and I felt it was imperative that the public understand what's within the realm of doability to manage the expectations, and yet at the same time, what kind of speed we can look at if those remedies are embraced. And I really want that to go viral all over the world, particularly all over the United States, so that people can see that this is doable, and do not get lost in the endless hype and the drama and the scaremongering that's going on with a lot of shows that we're all doomed. I really don't want to contribute to that, even if this could go on for longer than any of us can fathom. I don't want to be part of contributing to that. Doom and gloom and terror and all that. I won't do it. And if there's more, then I will be led with other concrete, critical information that's parlayed in a calm way to the public so that the public can let their friends and their colleagues and their loved ones and their associates know how doable this is, and not to be lured in by people that are trying to get media attention using the Gulf as their ticket to ride the public mind. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Sure do.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'd like to read you?
Please.
I put out, and I've sent this to many of my clients. I wrote this in September of 1998, and it has everything to do with what's happening now. And I call it A Prayer for Our Nation. And I dedicate it to all these of your souls that are listening to this. And any of you, if you wish, you can write this down, and you can spread it around. And if you wish, you can give me a little credit for it. That would be nice. If not, just spread the prayer around if you wish. God, we ask your blessings on our nation as we are experiencing uncertainty with our leaders and their actions. We ask for clarity in our thoughts as we seek your help so that we may become a unified nation. We need to go beyond this turmoil of confusion and to seek a greater wisdom, your wisdom. We need to go beyond the collective weakness because of the heavy diversity of thoughts and to seek a greater strength, your strength. We need to see beyond the small thoughts of heavy judgments and to seek to comprehend mercy, your mercy. Help us to dynamically see beyond the confusion and into your clarity. Lift us up from our petty thoughts that only bring more fear into our hearts and into our homes, and show us how to forgive ourselves for these thoughts so that we may teach our children a greater truth, your truth. Help us to reach out to you and only to you to repair the wounds of our nation and our leaders. Help us to bring this land that we have adopted as our own into wholeness and strength through your love. Show us our lessons as a people in these troubled days. Teach us once again the lessons of your wisdom, your strength, your mercy, your clarity, your truth, and your enduring love. Amen and amen.
Amen, and so it is. That's beautiful. Thank you for contributing your time and being a guest on this show and discussing so many complex subjects for our listeners. And it's been a real honor, and I really appreciate it.
You've done a very good job here.
I hope that we will bring you back.
I would love it. I would love it.
I'm doing an interview in a few weeks with Art Levitt, who has done quite extensive work on the Bible codes using Eli Ripp's sequential spacing.
I know who Art Levitt is. He's wonderful.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
Very
so I'd like to invite you back, and thank you so much for your time. You're awesome.
My pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have been talking to, learning from, and speaking with Roberta Herzog, the author of The Akashic Records, Your Journey Through Time, and Ancient Wisdom Stories. You can reach Roberta at robertaherzog.com. Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you soon, Roberta Herzog.
Bye-bye, dear.